I'm trying to find species that I didn't know about, and then I'm learning about these species and also studying them for drawing and painting to have a better visual library. But the most important thing I'm trying is finding inspiration for later concept art projects. So sometimes I come across really interesting species that I have never heard of, like the golden moles I drew recently, and sometimes I just learn very interesting facts about some species that I heard of, like the ostrich study I did a couple of weeks ago. For mammals, I have been studying just smaller mammals and I wanted to try bigger mammals. This time I started looking at the canid family. I chose 4 species to start with, and here is my drawing process of all these animals. And I will try to describe them and also point out what are the things that can be inspiration for later use. And I hope even if I will not use them in an upcoming project, they can help someone else and inspiration for their own projects. Maybe you have your own world building project, or you just want to create a portfolio for creature design. With every species I draw, I find little gems that can be inspiring, and I just hope they will be useful somehow. And in this illustration that I have been working on is of a maned wolf. I have to say it was one of my favorites from the bunch that I did on canids, because the maned wolf stands out as one of the most unique members of the canid family. It has tall, slender limbs and distinctive reddish coat. While I was working on this, I realized I was having a lot of fun making the sketch, and this is something I'm finding out lately, that I think I prefer making sketches, and it came as a surprise because I have always colored in my sketches and I rarely share my sketches. So they may not look quite finished, but maybe I will put some of my sketches next to my colored illustrations from now on. And I also have this fear of these studies turning into chores, and I still want to enjoy this process, but that is why I am painting. So this means that I will focus on what keeps me going. If I don't want to draw a species, I will just skip them and try to find something more pleasurable to draw for me. So back to the maned wolf. It is neither a true wolf nor a fox. Rather, it is the only species within its genus, a unique evolutionary line that has adapted to life in the open landscapes of Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia, and Paraguay. They are native to the vast grasslands and scrub forests of South America. The maned wolf's elongated legs enable it to navigate dense grasses and spot prey ranging from small mammals to ground birds. A significant portion of its diet, however, is fruit, which I thought was interesting, but then when I studied the other canids, that it is not a very rare thing to see in canids eating fruits. Another feature is that maned wolves are known for their unique vocalization, which is called a roar bark, and it is used to communicate over long distances. This sound, coupled with their erect mane that rises when threatened, makes them a memorable figure in the South America's ecosystem. Unfortunately, due to the habitat loss and fragmentation, the maned wolf is currently classified as near-threatened species. They are nearly extinct in Uruguay. The maned wolf is shy and flees when alarmed, so it poses little direct threat to humans in the wild, and it has been bred successfully at many zoos, so people can see them in the zoos around the world. And for inspiration, the maned wolf's unique traits offer rich inspiration for creature design in world building. With its tall, slender legs, reddish fur, and dark mane that can rise for intimidation, it looks like a creature drawn from legend rather than real life. Its roar bark, a vocalization both haunting and otherworldly, could be adapted as a signature sound for a mythical creature echoing through a fantasy forest or savanna to give a sense of mystery and foreboding. Designing a creature inspired by the maned wolf allows for interesting adaptations. Long limbs for traversing dense terrains, a solitary nature that adds an air of mystique, and perhaps a diet that mixes carnivorous habits with foraged plants or magical fruits. Its distinctive hybrid appearance can symbolize a creature with deep connections to the spirit world, a guardian of the balance in an ecosystem, or a loner with rare but potent powers. I found out that the maned wolf is a creature like no other, combining the best features of a fox, a deer, and a wolf into a stunning long-legged mystery. So I will try to keep this species in mind for inspiration. That is why I'm taking these notes and also making these studies. The second illustration is about the short-eared dog. It is a rare and elusive canid native to the dense rainforests of the Amazon. Unlike most wild dogs, it has a surprisingly compact build, with a rounded head, short legs, and small bear-like ears that give it a almost mystical appearance. Its thick, dark coat helps it to blend into the rainforest understory, making sightings incredibly rare. Known for its solitary and shy nature, the short-eared dog is an omnivore, feeding on fruits, insects, and small animals. Little is known about their mysterious ways, adding to its allure as an Amazonian enigma. The third illustration I did is of the bush dog. It is a small but fierce canid native to the forests and wetlands of Central and South America. With its stocky body, webbed feet, and thick reddish-brown coat, it's built more like a mini bear than a typical dog. Bush dogs are highly social, often hunting in the packs and communicating with whines, growls, and whistles. Despite their size, they're effective predators, using teamwork to take down larger prey. Adapted for both land and water, bush dogs are agile swimmers, making them uniquely suited for life in tropical forests and wetlands. These are also shy animals and they are rarely seen in the wild. I think they look really sweet and they can be inspiration for cute companions and pets in a different setting. The last study I have is of the species that is commonly known as the crab-eating fox. It is a versatile and adaptable canid found across South America. Despite its name, this fox-like creature doesn't just eat crabs. It's an opportunistic omnivore with a taste for everything from small mammals and insects to fruits and yes, the occasional crab. With a grayish-brown coat, bushy tail, and perked ears, the crab-eating fox is often spotted in forests, savannas, and even near human settlements. Known for its curious and social nature, this clever canid is as comfortable exploring beaches as it is navigating dense forests, making it a true survivor of diverse landscape. I've finished this page of illustrations and arranged it like this, but maybe I will edit the page later on, and I'm still not sure how I will use these pages, but I will be changing them for whatever purpose I will use these studies. And I hope to continue making more pages like this, so see you in another study session.